Hello, friends. Welcome to the Career Guru Podcast. I am your host, Steve Yanovsky. What a glorious day it is to start your path on a new career. Doors are opening here at the Boston Career Institute even as we speak. And I'm here holding the key for you. So tune in, stay sharp, and enjoy yourself. This is going to be great. Hashtag Let's Career Up.
Greetings, my friends, conversationalists, thrill seekers, career gurus, aspiring career gurus, all across the fruited plain. And I think in my definition of who is welcome here, that pretty much is everyone. So welcome aboard. I'm glad to be with you once again for this exciting podcast and an opportunity to impart my wisdom upon you, whether you like it or not. And then again, you can always turn this off. But I hope you wouldn't, because I think we're going over some really, really fancy stuff here that will help you grow your career and hopefully a little bit of your personal life as well. For today's exciting adventure, I have prepared for us a few things that I'd like to spend some more time on. I know we broached a lot of subjects, but this is all in keeping with our career growth and development. And so today I want to talk about mental and emotional habits that can ruin your life. And most importantly, how to overcome them. Of course, each topic can go on and on and on forever, but we don't do that in Guru Land. Let's talk about these things that can really throw a monkey wrench into your life, your career, and anything and everything that you can think of. So, number one on the Guru's list of things that can ruin your life and your career, number one, okay? Drum roll, please. Negative self-talk. What does that look like? Well, you all know what it is. We all went through this every so often. But in the extreme cases, things like, oh, I'm worthless. I always fail. No one likes me. All these wonderful things that are so negative. My friends, if you remember anything from our conversations, is to always have a positive spin on everything and anything that you do, especially when it comes to yourself. A little bit of helpful, a healthy dose of self-criticism is okay, but there's absolutely no need to go to the dark side. As I mentioned before, that old T-shirt that says, come to the dark side, we have cookies. They ain't got no cookies on the dark side. It's dark over there. Okay, it's bad. You're never worthless. You don't always fail. Not everyone dislikes you, and people who don't like you, who cares? No one cares. What's the impact of all of these things? They destroy your self-confidence. It feeds into the dark side, to that dark, cold, dank place where you have anxiety and non-clinical depression. And I stress the point about non-clinical depression because there is a big difference. And if you are clinically depressed, seek help immediately and continue to seek it out, professional help. Okay? In the meantime, some of these smaller things we can handle right here with a career guru. How do you deal with all these things? Identify and challenge your negative thoughts that you tend to gravitate to automatically. Remember what I said before. It's the easiest thing to slip into the darkness. It's the easiest thing. Doing nothing will get you to the dark side. Okay? It takes no effort to be beat down. It takes a great deal of effort to be upbeat. So be upbeat. So challenge. Identify these things. Catch yourself. The moment you start thinking in terms of, I always fail, I'm this, I'm that, everybody's better than I am, no one likes me, this sort of thing, say, ha. Hold it right there, for we're not playing that game. And replace them with positive things. I'm growing, I'm capable, I'm able. People do like me. Find those people, as I keep telling you, surround yourself with good people, good, kind people, professionals, people who have succeeded, who will help you any which way you slice it. They will help you. Okay, catch yourself. But I do identify these challenging things when you begin to feel yourself descending into this pit. It's cold, dark, and lonely over there. Okay, cold, dark, and lonely. Even though they say misery likes company, no, you're there always by yourself. No one cares. Don't be there. Don't go there. Get away from there. Chase these thoughts away. You're going to be in a much better place. Just a little bit of effort, just a little bit of light will dispel a lot of darkness. Number 2 on the career guru's list of things that will most certainly, most assuredly ruin your career, ruin your life in general. And, a career and your personal existence are basically one and the same. Okay, even though your career is not everything, but the way you carry yourself in your workplace, it's exactly the same way you carry yourself elsewhere. Okay? Number 2 on my list is procrastination. It may as well be number 1, but number 2 is good. And what does that look like? Delaying tasks, avoiding hard decisions, waiting for the right moment. My friends, if you keep waiting for that moment will never come. Especially not while you're waiting for it. You gotta do something. Action takes precedent. What does procrastination do? Well, it definitely increases your stress. And we talked about increase of stress and various hormones come into play. Nothing good comes up from it. Nothing good. Elevated blood sugar, depression, weight gain, loss of sleep. Don't go there. And all of that is for procrastination. We had several podcasts about procrastination. If you forgot what they are, go back, find them. They're there, I assure you. Missed opportunities. Definitely missed opportunities. If you procrastinate, done. Certainly low self-trust. If you keep procrastinating, you're never going to look good in your own eyes. Never mind other people. I'm just talking about you. How do we deal with that? Well, we go back to the episodes with the Career Guru about dealing with procrastination. Right? Review. There's plenty of self-help books out there, self-help information available to you online. By all means, anything and everything. But just don't use those self-help techniques as procrastination vehicles. Don't do that. The first thing you need to do is to actually do something. This is the key. Begin to do something. Once you start doing something, something else will come into play and you'll get that done. If you see an insurmountable task ahead of you, break it up into small pieces. Small pieces. Give yourself a break. Give yourself time. Okay? Give yourself manageable increments to solve smaller problems. Put a timer on, for goodness sakes. Say, I'm only going to give myself 5 minutes for this. Yeah, put a timer on. Yeah. 5 minutes go by, boom, you're done. That's a small victory. Done. Been there, done that. You won. Moving on to the next piece. But we talked about that before. Enough about procrastination today. Go back and check out the procrastination podcasts, and they will definitely help you out some more if you have forgotten. Okay? And remind yourselves, action relieves anxiety. Delay grows it. The more you procrastinate, the more anxious you become. And don't sit there justifying it, saying, oh, geez, I work much better under pressure. Nonsense. No one works better under pressure. You think you do, but you don't. Okay? There's absolutely no need to put yourself into that state because the margin for failure is much higher when you work under pressure. When you work at a leisurely pace, slow and steady, it may take you a little bit longer, but you will get there. When you think for 1 minute that under pressure you will get to where you're going all the time, remember this, your chances of doing that are abysmally low. And that means very low. Number 3, and that's a good one. A lot of people do that one. Blaming others. What does that look like? Well, how about things like, it's not my fault. They always ruin things for me. Oh, woe is me. If they only didn't do that to me, everything would have been fine. Well, no. Saying these things really puts a hamper on accountability and personal growth. While it may be true that people may try to harm you, sometimes, dear Brutus, the fault lies not with the stars, but with ourselves. And we have to be accountable for this. A little line from Julius Caesar, for those of you who are interested to look it up. Okay? Not everything that bad that happens to us is from the stars, meaning it wasn't predestined by our astrological forces that influence our lives. No. Sometimes fault lies within ourselves. Okay? And just remember that it's okay to be critical of the things that you have done, but don't overdo it. This is what we started with. Okay? So how do you deal with all this? Ask yourself, what part of this is in my control? You'll find the solution. Use I statements to reframe responsibility. Use the I statement, not they, me. What can I do? What did I do? How can I do it better next time? That's what I mean. And here's something that we really haven't talked about before, and that's to practice self-leadership. Growth starts with ownership. Own everything that happens to you. Own everything that happens to you. You own it, you learn from it, you move forward. Number 4, comparing yourself to others. What does that involve? What are those things? Things like envy, jealousy. Social media or anti-social media induced self-doubt. And one of the things that I talked about before is, friends, get off social media. It's anti-social. It's not real. Very seldom will you find anything real in there. People's pictures are not real. Events are not real. Some of the funniest things I've seen are people taking pictures. It looks like they're filming something out of the window of the airplane and they're sitting next to the toilet seat next to their head and, taking shots. Yes, that's social media. Okay? Don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to others who have succeeded from a standpoint as, hey, I should be like them. I am like them. I can be like them. But not through the lens of, being jealous or envious of somebody's position. Certainly not from social media. Again, when a person slips into this funk of self-doubt and the dark side, they tend to gravitate towards this unrealistic world today of social media. Stay away from that. Get out in the public, be amongst the living people, okay? And do the right thing by interacting with good people who will give you a hand up, not a beat down. All right? So how do you deal with all this? You have to track your own progress, not others, your own. Own your stuff. Look at your stuff. Compare yourself to yourself. Don't try to be like someone else. Be the best that you can be yourself. Just try to be the best that you can be. Go through this detox of social media, and I do mean detox. This is, believe it or not, all these things that we look at on social media are very destructive. A person is a very complex combination of emotions, hormones, feelings, thoughts, all intertwined together. And every time you get into some kind of a mood, whether it's negativity or even cheap positivity, okay, you release various hormones. They can be toxic to you. Even your own hormonal balance, or rather disbalance, induced by various things that you see on social media, will put you in a complete and total destructive pattern. Stay away from that. Engage in real life. You will see that real life is vastly different. Even those dishes that people take pictures of and dump on their social media platforms, they don't even look anywhere as good. Okay, it's at the end of the day, it's just a little cup of coffee from Dunkin' Donuts with a little whipped cream on top. Everything else is a filter. All right, so check that out. And be grateful for what you have. And be grateful to yourself and for that extra day that you're here in relative good health. All right, self-recognition, gratitude are the keys to combat comparing yourself to others with envy and jealousy. Okay, be good to yourself, and you won't have to be feeling bad about others. Number 5, a big one, fear of failure. What does that look like in real life? Avoiding challenges, over-preparing, and quitting before starting. Yes, my dear friends, it is fear of failure. Avoiding a challenge, over-preparing. Oh, no, I can't start this until this is done. No, I can't do that until everything is just right and perfect. Come on now. That's not where it's going to be. That's not how it's going to go. You set your mind on something, do it. Want to apply for that new job, but you have an older resume? If you can't do it right now and it's important and it's urgent, do it. Okay, you don't need to wait until you figure out how to format a document in Microsoft Word or Google Docs, whatever the case may be. Just do it. Just do it. Move forward. Change your mind about failure. We talked about this before. It's not failure, it's learning. Reframe your point of reference. Look at things as an opportunity, a teachable moment. To quote former President Barack Obama, everything for him was a teachable moment, and he said it a lot. So everything in life is a teachable moment. Don't want to fail? Take calculated, low-stakes risks regularly. Calculated risk is not a risk. And it's small. It's not a failure. You can dismiss it. But a win is a win. And then take a moment to reflect. What would I do if I weren't afraid? If I weren't afraid of this happening, what would I do? Think about that. And then do it. Number 6, holding grudges. Ooh, what an unhealthy thing to do. The amount of toxic hormones released in your body from holding grudges. Holding a grudge holds only one person. It's you. Don't do it. It'll hold you back. Replaying in your mind, ruminating over past betrayals, emotional walls, bitterness. Ugh. What could be worse? Not much. What does it do to you? My gosh, it completely imprisons you emotionally. You're an emotional prisoner. You're trapped in the past. You're not allowed to move forward. You are in jail, and you're the one holding the key. You put yourself in jail, you close the gate, you hold the key. Sometimes people throw the darn key away. No, you're always holding the key. Let yourself out. Practice forgiveness. Forgive yourself first. Find your peace. Put something in the journal. Forget about it and turn the page and you're done. Seek closure if possible. If not, just release yourself. You have the freedom to simply let go and release yourself. You're the master of all of this. Last but not least, taking abuse from others. Staying in toxic relationships. Tolerating disrespect. Excusing harmful behavior. All of those, we talked about it when we talked about, toxic bosses, toxic environments, all of those things. That's abuse. What does it do to you? It erodes all of your self-esteem. And on the same token, while it while it breaks you down, if it breaks down your self-esteem, on the same token, it reinforces all of the negative traits that we discussed earlier. It reinforces helplessness and completely and totally breaks down your ability to function. It definitely affects your mental health. Don't do that. Set clear, non-negotiable boundaries for yourself. Don't let yourself be a victim. Remember, love and abuse cannot coexist. And if a person, no one stays in an always abusive relationship. Abusive relationship is intermittent. Every so often, whoever is tormenting you will say, but I love you. I wouldn't have done it. You did it to yourself. I'm here to help you. No, abuse is abuse. Love is love. They don't coexist. They can't. They're mutually exclusive. It's like a light bulb coexisting with darkness. It doesn't work. Either person is an abuser or they're not. And sometimes that abuser is you. Seek help. Talk to a trusted friend. Contact a support hotline. Talk to a therapist. Practice affirmations. Yeah, find them. I deserve respect. I deserve better than this. But make sure you cycle through the previous steps that I just covered, because sometimes maybe you don't. But when you evaluate the things that you have done, it's okay to reflect and say, did I do this? Should I improve myself? Yes. If that's the case, then it's a whole different story. But nonetheless, sticking through an abusive relationship, whether it's at work or at home, there is no love. It's only abuse. The love is used as leverage to perpetrate more abuse. Think about it in these terms. Am I allowing something in my life today that I would never want for someone I love? Put it on somebody else. Think about this. Am I allowing something in my life today that I would never want for someone I love? Is this thought or behavior helping me grow or keeping me stuck? If I weren't afraid, what would I do differently? Think about these things. Think about these things that we discussed today. They are of supreme importance. Dealing with them will help you grow and develop further professionally and personally. Well, and on that note, my friends, it's time for us to bring this segment of the Career Guru podcast to a close. As always, I look forward to your feedback, your emails, your comments, and your suggestions for future podcasts. I'm always here for you. God bless you all. Career Guru signing off.
Well, friends and aspiring career gurus, this was fun. Thank you for tuning in. I feel enlightened, I feel empowered, and I'm feeling grateful that we spend time with you. For more information about Boston Career Institute, please visit our website, bostoncareer.org. Boston Career Institute has 3 campuses located in Brookline, Massachusetts, Malden, Massachusetts, and Lowell, Massachusetts. Call our toll-free number, 888-383-6058. For questions, comments, and/or information about our podcast, email me at thecareerguru@bostoncareer.org. The Career Guru podcast is available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, our website, bostoncareer.org, or wherever you stream your podcast. Subscribe, stream, rate, and review our shows. Your rating and reviews help our show reach new audiences. Produced by PodPro Entertainment, the Career Guru lives within a network of podcasts located at podproentertainment.com. # The New Radio. Looking forward to seeing you soon. All the best to you. My name is Steve Yanovsky. I am the Career Guru. May God bless you. # Let's Career Up.